Welcome back to the Fixed Ops Roundtable. I'm Sarah Vantine here with Ted Ings. Today we are at DGDG in San Jose, California. And Ted, today's topic is near and dear. The parts panel is here with us now.
Yep, we've got some great friends and colleagues on this panel. I'd like to have you all introduce yourself and tell us what you do here at DG, starting right over here with Gareth.
All right, I'm Gary Ambrosini. I'm with Team Chevrolet Cadillac Mazda.
Good morning, Carlos San Juan. I'm the Force Manager at Audi Modesto.
James Grogan. I'm the Executive Vice President with Dynatron Software.
Barth, Hyundai.
Well, Gary, I want to kick things off with you in talking about retail operations. What does a modern, high-performing parts retail operation look like in your perspective today?
So for us, there's constant look at the bullseye. So what's the bullseye? And that is retail, whether it be in service, front counter, internet. So focusing on retail is a big thing. And with that, we do it with what I call a PET principle. We have people on one side and technology on the other. And in between, we have efficiency. So using your people to be there to answer phones, to help with the repair orders, to do everything as a group and not silo it in different areas. And then on the other side, we have technology. We have things like Dynatron and some of the other programs that allow us to be more efficient. So in the middle is that efficiency. So we're helping our people be efficient and we're helping the operation be efficient.
Love it. You know, Brendan, it used to be that the best customer was always the service department, but now we're seeing things that are competing, such as Amazon, eBay, there's aftermarket marketplaces. I'm hearing that parts online is a growing area, one of the top industries of all online, and it's parts. Brendan, how are you competing against things like that are all happening around me?
So with eBay and Amazon, really the only thing that I feel they really offer is price. What they do not offer, though, you can end up waiting a week for a part, find out it's not the right part. Yeah. You're still back at square one, car's still not fixed, etc. What we offer, and most of our dealers offer, is you do everything by VIN number, make sure it's the right part the first time. We also offer, all the manufacturers offer pretty good warranties as far as, if there is that problem that happens, they can go to any other dealer and get it repaired. They're available throughout the country versus sending it back to eBay, wait another week, etc. As far as the aftermarket, we utilize a hotshot service that we're able to get the part to the customer within an hour and a half, or 2 hours, which makes it convenient for them. Kind of using the same principles we use in our own shop, is just making sure by having a high fill ratio, we're able to make sure we have the parts in stock, get them out to them as quick as possible. Everybody's happy.
Well, James, I want to get your perspective too from Dynatron and looking at vehicle strategies and pieces, dealerships all across the country. What role does pricing strategy and data play in retail success?
Especially in the parts department. I think we miss that parts really is profit engine too, not just the service side, right? And you need clarity to that data. You need to understand what the market's doing. You need to understand what your competitors are doing. But not only that, but you really need to understand where you set your pricing to where you can optimize your gross profit, still drive customer retention, right? Those are two very important things. And I think people underlimit how valuable the parts department is at driving those.
Carlos, question for you. What do you think are the biggest missed opportunities in parts retail right now?
Instant availability. We should be able to accommodate our customers, the wants and needs. What you want, we should get now. And that applies to my service drive, to my sales department. Anything they want and might need, we should be able to accommodate and instantly.
As consumers, we've grown to expect that. On Amazon, we could find it and get it delivered, sometimes in a matter of hours, right? You get it to us. So, and that's really becoming the expectation, I think, across all industries, and the focus on convenience and quick delivery as well. You and I have talked in the past about You can't sell all those labor hours without the parts there.
That's right. Parts sells hours. So
And there's a lot of focus on parts.
yes, it's so critical to work, as William said earlier, lockstep. So you need to work with your service department. So there's no more us and them. It's a group effort, and that's how it has to be. And you do that, you become a successful parts department.
James, at Dynatron, do you see that focus growing on parts industry-wide as well?
Absolutely. When you look at high performers, you look at people that are at the top of their markets, they have a big strategy, big focus, not just around service, but around parts too. And to comment on yours, they are in and moving forward with the same kind of pricing strategy, the same kind of market focus. So I think if a dealer doesn't have that, you're definitely missing on opportunities.
And Brendan, your thoughts on the increased visibility, if you will, of parts?
I think it's very important. I mean, kind of rehashing the same thing everybody else is saying too, as far as, got to be lockstep with the service department, making sure we're providing them no separation. It's always been an us and them, it seems like, for a long time. And it's something that it's a hard barrier to break down, but it can be broken down. But we have to work together to help everybody.
And Carlos, I'll give you the last word. We just had a little discussion on reconditioning on used vehicles. On that inventory, the other big inventory the dealership owns outright is in parts, right? And making sure that it's available, it's fresh, and keeping it top of mind as well. Here's us.
You are 100% correct. We have to make sure that everything is available when they need it, and we can fix it right the first time. Also, we work together as a team, as a brotherhood, and we have to make sure that they're taken care of, and the customer at the end of the day is the one going to get the gratification.
Ted, it's a billion-dollar opportunity with parts, and parts sells hours.
Parts sells hours. I want to thank the leaders of parts for being with us here today, including James Grogan at Dynatron Software. James, thank you so much. Everybody, we are at DGDG, Sarah Vantine and I. We're in San Jose, California, and we're going to be right back.